If you want to close more deals as a businessman or salesman, then you want to practice semen retention. In this video, I'll share with you why semen retention actually helps you close more deals from a biological perspective as well as a psychological perspective, so that you can build your business and be more effective, creating more income and therefore creating more impact in this world. Let's dive into it. Hi, my name is Nakula and I help men master their S3X energy so you can become a powerhouse both in and outside the bedroom. Go to the description in the links below and take the free S3X transmutation guide. This is a free guide, a free program I put together to help you be able to transmute your S3X energy and attract the life you want. And as entrepreneurs, as businessmen, or someone who might aspire to starting their own business, the number one skill that you need to learn is the skill of selling. You see, nothing happens unless you know how to sell. And truthfully, even if you're not a businessman, the selling as a skill is required. Here's what happens to guys who learn how to sell, and I've seen this in the guys coming through our Powerhouse Man training. First of all, they become better influencers. Because they're better influencers, they can influence people in a positive way. This gives them more fulfillment because they now know that they're valuable and making an impact in the world. There's nothing better than knowing that you're getting up in the morning, knowing that you're making a difference in people's lives, that your life is actually bringing something to someone else's life. It will drive you way beyond your selfish needs. Your selfish needs will only take you so far. If you do things for yourself, you'll only go so far and then you'll cut off. You'll have limits to that because you'll be like, I'm good, I'm fine. But when you do things for others, you'll expand limitlessly because there's always someone else to help. There's always someone else to serve. And there's always a better or more meaningful way you can serve someone. So therefore, you become limitless. When you learn to sell, and the true meaning of selling is actually being of service. Sales is service. And when you take on this mindset and this energy, you recognize that you can make endless sales, you can make endless service to the world, and therefore you can bring tons of value. And money, my friends, is a reflection of the value you're bringing to people in the world. The market decides what they will pay for something, not the government. That's what tyrants do. And many governments are trying to do this. Communist style governments want to regulate everything. It never works. It always crumbles because it's not nature's way. Nature will reward those who bring value. When you practice semen retention, what you're doing at a biological level is you're keeping your most sacred energy and sacred fluids within you. You're only sharing it with someone you love. And therefore, you're developing a body, a physical body that's actually valuable in the world. This is a subconscious communication. When you're healthy, people know that you're valuable. Let's go back to when we were living in tribes, or if we were in a situation where all the technology was to shut off tomorrow. Everybody was to go live off grid. The most valuable men in the tribe would be the healthiest men. Why? Because they could contribute the most. You're going to send the big fat guy out to go catch the meat, right? You're going to send the big fat guy out to go build the house? No, he can't do shit. He can just sit there. He's got to get into shape first. Who is the most valuable women? The healthiest women. Why? Because the healthiest women will produce the healthiest babies, which will allow the tribe to continue. The healthiest women will be able to manage the land and the tribe and the things that are going on, not the unhealthy. So health is value. And when you practice semen retention, you're giving yourself the best opportunity for the highest levels and optimal health that you can. Now, psychologically, you also know, because this is what the practice of semen retention does at a psychological level, is that it helps you understand your value. And when you understand your value, you don't give away your time and attention to those who don't value it. If you don't value me, that's fine. But I'm going to go and give my time and attention to tasks that bring the highest value back to me. So for example, when you're growing a business, the highest value task that an entrepreneur can be making is generating sales, because without sales, you can't pay your team, you can't upgrade your branding, you can't expand your business. So the highest value task in a business is the guy who can generate sales, who brings in the money. Go back to being in a tribe. The highest value man is going to be the guy who can actually catch the food or grow the food for my vegetarian friends. The highest value guy, who gets paid the most on the sports team? The guy who puts the ball in the net. Now, is he an individual? No. He must have the whole team there to support him. The guy who makes sales, can he make sales? Like, I've got a team. I generate the sales in the business. But can I do that without our editor and without our copywriter and without our graphics person? No, because the whole team actually makes the sale. Just because you put the ball in the net doesn't mean that you are an individual, but you are bringing the value. So when you practice semen retention, you will start to value your own energy in a whole different way. This is a subtle psychological shift that makes a massive impact in the way that you show up in life, because you recognize your own value and then you start to recognize the value of your life. Hey, you know what? I'm bringing the best to the table. So shouldn't I get paid the best? You're going to represent the best products. You're going to represent the best brands. You're going to be able to represent your brand the best. People are going to get that from you subtly. By the time you hop on the Zoom call or shake their hand or say what's up, you're going to be bringing such quality, such presence that they're going to be like, wow, this is a person that brings value to the table. They're not messing around. What semen retention also does is it gives you massive amounts of confidence to go out and actually share what you do. And then it gives you self-control to be able to actually be good at the sales process, to not oversell yourself, to not overspeak, to be an attentive listener, to be an effective communicator. The subtle benefits of semen retention have unlimited benefits, meaning it continues to expand because it develops you at your core level. Semen retention also puts you into a high vibrational state. Here's one of the first lessons I've learned when it comes to business. I remember this was about a decade ago. I was sitting in a sales training, and the first chart was highest energy wins. Highest energy makes the sale. If you're high energy, you're enthusiastic, you can listen well, you can empathize with the other person. You can genuinely serve them. You're not just going to sell them something because you want to make money, but you're going to be like, man, you got to buy this because this is actually going to help you. They are going to feel that from you. You're going to be able to communicate it well. You're going to be able to actually know what product or service to offer them to genuinely help them, which is going to make you valuable, trustworthy, and likable. And we do business with people we know, like, and trust. You're going to be able to build rapport with ease. And because you're full and fulfilled, you're also not going to have commission breath or be desperate. And you're going to be unattached to the sale. I've had some people jump on calls with me that have wanted to do the program, and I've been like, I don't think this is for you. I don't think you should invest in my program. I think you need something else. I think you're at a different stage. Come back to me. I had this one guy who's a yoga trainer. And he's like, I really want to work with you and develop my business. But after the conversation, about 15 minutes into the conversation, we identified that he really wasn't ready to be a teacher yet. He still needed to go through his certifications. He still needed to feel confident about his own process as a yoga teacher. And I said to him, this is not the right program for you. Do you know how empowering it is to have someone want to work with you, to pay you thousands of dollars to work with you, and you being like, no, I don't think this is right for you, because you're not in a mindset of scarcity, because you're willing to do the right thing? Tell me how valuable you're going to be to that person. And no doubt, if that guy goes and gets his yoga certification and does, the process or goes through the phase where he's at, he'll come back and he'll work with me. And then we're going to develop an awesome multiple six-figure business, because I'm going to show him exactly how I develop my multiple six-figure business. And if he doesn't come back, it's all good, because I did the right thing. And when you do the right thing, you get rewarded. That's how this universe works. You reap what you sow. As above, so below. as within, so without. All of those teachings are just simply saying that this is a just universe, meaning what you've given will come back to you. So when you give genuine service, because you're a self-controlled man, you're a man of character, you're a man that won't exploit someone just to make some money, you're above that, then money will come to you in a very harmonious and natural way. You'll attract good clients. Sales will be easy. They won't even feel like selling because it'll be a collaborative experience. People will want to work with you. They will want to buy from you. They will want to support you because they recognize that they're putting their money into something that's going to benefit them. And remember that money is an exchange of value. That's it. It's a piece of paper or a number on a screen. So don't give it power over you. Don't let it decide who you're going to be. Be a high value man, and money will be a reflection of that. Sales will be a reflection of that. Stay consistent, get better, grow. And if you want to master the art of selling while learning how to transmute your sexual energy, this is going to give you a tremendous advantage in both business and in life. Come work with me, book time with me on my schedule, book a free call. Let's get together. I'll tell you the truth. If the program is not for you, I'll tell you it's not for you. And if I know it's for you, I'll tell you it's for you. But you will make the decision of what makes sense for you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified. I'll see you on the next video.